Hello and welcome back to my channel, Oh Elizabeth. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this like psychedelic pink glittery eye look. And so yeah, we're going to jump straight on into the look. So start with bare face, and the first product I'm going to use is this one. This is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I love to use this as a moisturiser and kind of like a primer. Before I put my makeup on, helps everything last longer. And I'm also using the L'Oreal Mattifying Base and my T-Zone as a primer, just because I get oily in my T-Zone. But everywhere else I'm using the Avon Miracle Glow Facial Oil, because I use a mattifying foundation. I really like to use this oil, kind of just bring a bit more life and glow into my face. So I'm using the Maybelline Superstay foundation in Ivory. I love this foundation. It's amazing. It lasts all day. And it looks amazing, but this is in the shade Ivory and I'm fake tan, so just to darken it up a bit I'm going to be mixing it with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in Tan Honey. And I find that these kind of work really well together, especially on like a night out and stuff. They just won't budge. And I'm going to blend those together using a damp beauty blender, which is my preferred choice to blend out my foundation. Next I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Sticks, and I'm going to be using the shade 220 to contour. I love these for contour and highlighting. They're absolutely amazing. They're so creamy, easy to blend. I love them. And I'm going to blend this out again with the same damp beauty blender. I kind of use the bottom of my sponge to first blend it out, and then if I want it to blend more seamlessly, I'll use the end that I use with my foundation, because that little bit of foundation will just help blend it out even more. And then I'm going to take the lightest shade in the Infallible Sticks, and I'm going to use this to highlight, and I'm going to do the same again. I'm just going to put it in the highest points of my face, and then I'm going to blend that out. And I like using this sometimes over a concealer because it's not as thick. We've already applied kind of like a high coverage foundation, so all I need is to highlight. Next I'm using the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten in the shade Medium, and I kind of use this to just set my face. It's super glowy, so it doesn't dry me out like a lot of powders do. It also, when I'm tanned, it adds a bit more bronze to my face, being in the shade Medium. Speaking of bronze, I'm going to also use the Laura Geller Bronze and Brighten in Medium 2 bronze. This is a lovely bronzer. It's so nice and golden, so natural. Again, it just adds a glow from within. And the Laura Geller facial powders and their entire range are just so based on glowy, natural skin. Next, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade in Medium Brown. And I'm just using this with the little brush that it came with. And I'm just, just drawing on some brows there. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Revolution Reloaded Iconic palette, and I'm using the top one in the shade Vitality, and I'm just starting off with this light shade to put all over my eye as kind of a base. This will help everything blend out really nicely and seamlessly. Next I'm using this kind of orangey tanny shade, and I'm going to be using this as a transition colour. I'm going in with quite a deep transition colour because we're really going to build up a brighter colour later. So I'm just using this really fluffy brush to diffuse that over the eye and blend that out seamlessly. So we go from the first skin colour that we used to this orangey shade. These shades I really like. They're not too pigmented, but it is quite good if you're a beginner because it means that you can just quite easily build up any colour little by little. And I'm just going in with the brush we used before to just blend that out on the edge. Next I'm going in with this pinky shade, and this is going to be our main lid shade, which is what the entire look is based on. I'm taking this on another kind of littler, fluffier brush, and I'm going to add that to the crease first and start building it up. Just start off with a light hand because this is quite a brighter colour, and just build it up slowly and softly. I'm also bringing that down onto the lid. I must admit, I don't know whether it was to do with the lighting, but the colours were a bit more washed out on camera than they are in real life. So I just kept going in and building this up till I was happy with it. Next I'm taking this kind of like dark ashy browny shade, and I'm taking this on a more pointed brush, and I'm going to add this to the outer corner to add a bit more definition. With a dramatic look like this, it just pulls it all together, adds a bit more drama. And I'm going to blend that out with the previous brush. Next I'm taking the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I'm going to use a brush to cut my crease. This goes quite messily, as you probably see, but I do manage to put it together, as I don't really like using this concealer to do this. It's quite a thick concealer, which makes it hard to kind of use to cut your crease. I prefer something more thinner. The Makeup Revolution concealer is amazing to cut your crease with, but unfortunately I'd run out of that, so just had to work with this. But yeah, just cut your inner corner, and then I'm going to set that with a light powder so that the concealer doesn't crease or bunch. Next I'm going to go in with the pink shade from before, and I'm going to blend out the more outer corner where the concealer is, so that runs seamlessly from concealer back to the pink. Then I'm going to tidy up the eyeshadow a bit, just using my beauty blender. I'm going to tidy up those outer edges, because I'm quite messy when it comes to eyeshadow. I'm using the Got To Be Glued hair gel as an actual glitter glue. It's great for this because it lasts, when I go out it lasts all day. And I'm using this cosmetics glitter that I got offline. You need to make sure that you're using eye safe glitter. I'm using a mix of a finer pink glitter and one that has bigger particles in, because I really like how this looks, that mix between the two. So just to close up now, showing you, putting that kind of like glue on as a base, and then putting the glitter onto the eye. Putting the finer glitter on first, and then the bigger glitter. And here's what that will look like. It's a really basic look, but it's very dramatic. I'm taking the orange transition shade that we used before, and I'm going to run that under the eye with a fluffy brush. I'm also taking the pink shade on an angled brush, and I'm going to run that under the eye, just tight, close to the waterline. And then the same brown shade as before, and I'm just going to go in and add that a little bit more to the outer corner because I wanted a little bit more definition. And then also a bit underneath the eye. I'm taking the Manita Tarte black eyeliner and running that in my top waterline. And then I'm taking the Soap X Revolution highlighter palette. This is my favourite highlighter palette that I have. I'm spritzing it with a little bit of setting spray just to really get the most definition out of it. And then I'm using this shade in my inner corner just to add a pop. I'm also going to take that on my brow bone just to highlight, and then I'm going to curl my eyelashes ready for mascara. I'm going to be using the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast HD mascara. When I filmed this look, sadly I didn't have any eyelashes with me, which I would have used with this look, but this mascara is really thick, really dramatic, and I feel like it worked perfectly with this look without lashes. And then I'm taking the same highlighter on my cheekbone and highlighting there. And I'm also going to take that on my temples, just bringing it up my tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, and then also on my kind of cupid's bow. And just taking a little sip of my drink. I'm using the Makeup Revolution lip liner in Noble. This is from their lip kits. And I'm going to use this to line my lips for some extra definition, and this makes sure that the lip liner is nice and neat as well. And then next I'm going to take the matching liquid lipstick matte in Noble, and also this Avon Mark liquid lip matte in Whipped Latte, and I'm going to put the Makeup Revolution on all over my lips because this is kind of the darker one, and then I'm going to use the Avon kind of lighter matte shade in the middle just to kind of, it adds more dimension to your lips basically, and it's going to make them appear a little bit more plump, especially if you were to add a gloss on top, but I'm more of a matte lipstick girl. So I'm just adding this lighter shade in the middle, and I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. And then I'm using the Avon Prep and Set Spray to set that all in place, and that is the look done. So here I'm just showing off the finished look, and that's a little pug called Dexter. I'm really happy with how this look came out. This is kind of like my go-to like going out look as well. I'll just kind of pair it with different shades and different shades of glare, and it's really quick to do but looks really dramatic, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave it a like. Check out my previous videos, and if you aren't subscribed, please do down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.